Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Meher. I'm from Vancouver, BC. For those of you joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel. My videos has two purposes. One, to give tips to job seekers, and second, some tips for employers. And today, it's my privilege to interview Brad Federman. How are you doing, Brad?
Doing very well.
Brad is a creative and result-focused organizational leadership professional with 25 years experience. He helps building teams, strengthens leaders, improve culture, running large-scale projects, succession planning, and improve individuals and organizational performance. He is also a prominent author, speaker, board director, consultant, and coach. Welcome, Brad.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Good. So tell me more about yourself and what do you do?
Well, I'll tell you, I spent my life studying people, organizations, performance, and then I've applied those things and to practice. And I do that because early in my life, I recognized that I had an interest in it. And not only did I have an interest in it, it made me have some fulfillment in my own work. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Good. All right. Fulfillment. And I enjoy creating success. I like going to work and knowing that people and organizations are better because of the work that I do. But we work with companies around strengthening brands. And we do that by focusing on culture, leadership, and people. Most people look at branding as a marketing exercise. But the truth is, when you market yourself to the public, you're making a promise. And so you have to execute on that promise. So when people focus on branding from a marketing perspective, it's only one small piece of the puzzle. And we come in and we work with how you can make that brand truly come to life for your customers through your people. And that's largely what we do. We did it through leadership training, cultural training, issues around culture, diversity, a variety of things, coaching, etc.
Any resistance or any, when you're coaching or giving tips to these companies in terms of branding, do you think they are on board directly or they need more communication or more convincing from you guys?
Depends on the organization. It depends on the organization. The more pain an organization is in, the less likely you need to convince them. I think the challenge you have is with the companies that are doing okay, they're doing good or okay, and they could do a lot better if they really took advantage of the opportunity and leveraged what was in front of them. And what ends up happening is they find out during difficult economic times that what they were doing wasn't that great. Unfortunately, they'll tend to blame it on the economy. And I laugh. Most people, salespeople, companies, when they are doing well, they take responsibility for it. It's because of the great work we're doing. And when we're doing badly, they tend to say, well, it's outside forces. Truth is, when you're doing really well, a lot of times the economy does play a role, and you may play a role. But when you're not doing well, a lot of times it's not just the economy, it's also you as well. So you want to make sure that you're comparing yourself not to am I doing okay? Am I doing good? Am I hitting some goals? You really need to be looking at, am I taking market share? Are my margins higher? A lot of companies will sell more, but their margins decrease. And so you really need to think about how healthy is your business. And then you can look at people in terms of how you can make your business healthier. And I think that's the interesting difference between us and a lot of other organizations out there. When you deal with a lot of HR or people-related things, people come at it solely from the people perspective. We look at it from a standpoint of, we want your business to be successful. We want you to be successful. We want you to stay away from being sued, but we also want you to gain customers, keep them that are profitable. And so we really try and help organizations look at their business first and then apply the people aspect to it so they're more successful.